In the swan population in Raleigh, North Carolina, the beak color is determined by epistasis. Epistasis determines a phenotype by the interaction of alleles at two different loci. In the swan population that I am analyzing, the beak color is determined by the enzymes A and B. This type of epistasis is single recessive. If a swan is dominant at the A and B loci, they will have a pink beak. If a swan is dominant at the A locus and recessive at the B locus, they will have a purple beak. Lastly, if a swan is recessive at the A locus, regardless of the genotype at the B locus, they will have a blue beak. The first progeny I examined is the offspring of two swans who are both heterozygous at both loci. Based on the Punnett square, 3/4 of the progeny are dominant at the A locus and 1/4 of the progeny are recessive at the A locus. The same can be said based on the Punnett square at the B locus. To figure out the chance of each genotype, I multiplied the fractions of the genotype for both loci. The progeny that are dominant at both loci will appear pink because they have both the A and B enzymes. 9/16 of the offspring will appear pink. The progeny that are dominant at the A locus and recessive at the B locus will appear purple, making up 3/16 of the offspring because they only have the A enzyme. The progeny that are recessive at the A locus, 4/16 of the offspring, will appear blue regardless of the B locus because they do not have the A enzyme. This results in a 9:3:4 ratio. The second progeny I examined is the offspring of two swans who are heterozygous at one locus and homozygous recessive at another locus. Based on the Punnett square, half of the progeny are dominant at the A locus and half of the progeny are recessive at the A locus. The same can be said based on the Punnett square at the B locus. Once again, to figure out the chance of each genotype, I multiplied the fractions of the genotypes for both loci. 1/4 of the progeny are dominant at both loci and will appear pink because they have both the A and B enzymes. Another 1/4 of the progeny are dominant at the A locus and recessive at the B locus. They will appear purple because they only have the A enzyme. The progeny that are recessive at the A locus, making up half of the offspring, will appear blue regardless of the B locus because they do not have the A enzyme. This results in a 1:1:2 ratio. All of the information used to create this video was found in the Module 2 lecture slides for this class. The drawings were created by myself.